Let me introduce a person that it's really near my heart, and I wanted to introduce him. Later, I will let you to do the question to him. So, Mr. Lorenzo Galletti, I don't know if you are connected. Ciao Lorenzo. Hi Lorenzo, how are you?
Ciao, very well, thanks. Thank you very much, you and Patricia and all people of the organization for the invitation.
Well, thanks to you that you find the time to be with us. We know that you are very, very, very busy, and we don't want to stall you too long because you saved the life, and this is one of the most important job in the world. And this I know because my daughter is alive thanks to you and thanks to your skill that a few people in the world have. So
Just to remind, because we mentioned in the beginning that we had a technical error,
Yeah.
that Dr. Lorenzo Galletti is the Director of Cardiac Surgery Department and Cardiologic Sciences at Bambino Gesù Hospital in Rome, which is the most important pediatric hospital in Europe. He performs very difficult surgeries and saves lives on a daily basis.
and he represent in the top the topic in the most important association. So thank you a lot, Lorenzo, to be with us. And I let Patricia start in with the first question for you. After all this speaking about economy, politics, now we go on another topic that it's quite important.
In reality, we're talking about peace and stability, and we're talking about relations between the EUROMED and the GCC. The healthcare part of investment and of international relations is very, very important, especially the humanitarian side of it. So I would like to ask Dr. Galletti, how does medical humanitarian action impact the process for peace and stability from his experience in humanitarian medical action?
Thank you very much for this question. I think the answers are complex. We try to break down different aspects to try if we can find or at least try to find an answer. No? One aspect is how access to healthcare creates peace. Probably breaking down the cycle of despair that illness often brings. When or if nations invest in health systems, they build a bridge of trust between governments and citizens. One example has been in the past how a global initiative like eradicating polio unites people across different nation borders and fostering collaboration and shared purpose. The stability, too, is rooted in healthcare. No? If you have a robust healthcare system, this acts as a safety net during crisis. And just with our mind, go to 3 years ago with the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic. And when people trust that their health is protected, society as whole becomes more stable. This is at least my opinion. There is another consideration about economic growth that is evident, like healthy people are productive people. And workforce free from preventable illness drives innovation, strengthens industries, and basically boosts economy. In short, in my opinion, healthcare is more than a service, it's a strategy for peace, stability, and growth. By prioritizing health, we enhance the potential of individuals, strengthen communities, and create a future of shared growth and well-being. I don't know if this could be an answer, but really, there is many aspects that could help to first to answer to your question and trying to find a solution.
Dr. Galletti, thank you for your answer. For second question, also related to investment in healthcare, but mainly transnational and collaborative investment in healthcare. Do you believe that or can creation of networks of hospitals can be a key for long-term process of collaborations between Europe, the Mediterranean, and the GCC, specifically addressing the matter of networks of hospitals and shared expertise?
Absolutely. I think that is a paramount importance point. Let's start. I had in my past with the institution where I worked, first in Bergamo and now here in Bambino Gesù in Rome, many experience in collaborating in so-called humanitarian program, obviously for cardiovascular science. In Bergamo, we had a program of collaboration with Moldova, Palestine, Kenya, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and China. I personally went several times in China and Kazakhstan. In Bambino Gesù also we had program of that with worked with Syria, almost stopped after the COVID pandemic. I think this participation in this humanitarian program is very important. It's very formative, not only because of what one can bring to this country, but also for what one can receive. This means working by making oneself available and continually question oneself, also thinking about the appropriate use of resource that sometimes in our lucky environment we don't take enough in account. Now, you asked me about creation of networking. No, I think that creating networking is very important because hospital networks can be pivotal for fostering long-term cooperation and collaboration between Europe, the Mediterranean, and the GCC. Built a network ties combining Europe advancement research, the GCC healthcare investment, and the Mediterranean community health models. The networks promote collaboration, obviously in save life, cool people, but also, and more important to me, in medical training, research, technology enhancing healthcare outcomes across region. By pooling resource and establishing a specialized center, the model that is spoke a hub and spoke, they can address global health challenges more efficiently. We don't forget that unfortunately the field that I work, but I'm very glad to work on that, is we call the disease of the poor, no? Because congenital heart disease are more and more, there are many more patients with that in developing country rather than in Europe. Coming back to the model of networks, really they can drive innovation, reduce duplication, and open avenues for joint venture in medical technology and many other fields. And finally, these networks can strengthen ties, improve lives, and build a sustainable foundation for peace, stability, and shared prosperity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Galletti, for this contribution. I will leave the final note to the co-founder of the forum, Mr. Matteo Redenzi, for this panel.
So,